Tice, lefty fadeaway, missed everything, and Tatum's got it for Boston.
Really good defense by Daniel Tice.
Walker out ahead, left corner, Marcus Smart for three. It's the side of the backboard. And it's rebounded by Crowder. Outlet Dragic, nearly 2 minutes in, 4-2.
Town to town, from London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Baskets.
Drive and kick game works beautifully for Boston.
8.5 on the clock and rolling here in the first quarter. Dragic, a left-hand dribble along the three-point line. Now takes Walker down the post. Pass to Adebayo, dotted line. Now dribbles up and looks to pass. With 6 to shoot, finds Butler. Jimmy at the free throw line. Jimmy rises, fires, and connects.
Nice aggressive pull-up jump shot. Jimmy has done a lot of his damage in Orlando, right in the painted area.
4 points for Butler, 2 for 2 shooting, 8-7 Miami, crossing 8 minutes left in the first. Tatum receives the pass, left corner pass to Jaylen Brown, and he hits a three. Back and forth we go. 10-8 Boston. 7:50 to go here in the first. Dragic drives down the lane, stops low box, got poked in the eye. There's a whistle and a foul call against Boston as Dragic rides in a bit of pain out on the floor, grabbing his face.
Goran Dragic has been hit more times in the face in this series than anybody I've ever seen. Half of his fouls are him hitting shoulders or sides of other people. It just seems that's the only place he gets hit. Jaylen Brown reached in for the ball and caught a good chunk of the left side of Goran Dragic's face.
I hope his nails were trimmed, PJ.
That was a rake. Jaylen Brown's first foul. Side in Miami, into Jay Crowder, 14 to shoot. 7:40 left in the first. Boston by 2. Adebayo tripped as he goes careening across the painted area. Now leans over to his back and will get helped up. Fouls on Brown. That's 2 quick ones on Jaylen.
Yeah, that's big, but it's also Bam Adebayo loves those fake handoffs. He'll dribble right at a teammate, and the other team will switch, and it's almost like a slip in a pick and roll. Bam doesn't give him the ball, just puts his head down and drives through.
Live extra
with the new Mitsubishi Xpander Cross.
Miss. Look at chase his own rebound. Can't get it. Dragic has it. Goran front court. Dragic down floor. Layup miss. Butler offensive rebound. Fouled on his way back up with 7:11 left in the first.
Kesty, that's the three-point shooting of Jason Tatum I'm talking about. You know, he's made it an integral part of his game. On that last three, I mean, it was so far off that we're comfortable. You wonder if he just gets 1 or 2 to drop. Is it going to change how he feels?
Doris, he was top 25 in the league in the regular season, like 403.
Correct.
He's down to, it's not bad, 39% in the playoffs, which is really good. But as you documented, he came in here in this series hitting 28%. And as you said, it's not like he's just missing. He's missing by a pretty good margin.
Marcus Smart with the foul. Jimmy Butler, 2 free throws. Butler with 6 points. Miami and Boston tied at 10. Celtics from right to left as Walker gets it across the line with 7:07 to go in the first. Walker against Duncan Robinson. Pulls the trigger on a 3. In and out. Rebounded by Adebayo. They'll hand it off to Dragic, who dribbles across the NBA logo to the right wing. Miami and Boston deadlocked at 10. Dragic trying to run Walker through an Adebayo screen. Picked up by Marcus Smart. Now hits Robinson off the cut at the top. Quickly to Adebayo. Tip of the circle. Looking inside. Nothing there. Bam looks right for Dragic. Dribble handoff with 9 to shoot. Finds Crowder for an open wing 3 that he drops in. And Miami takes a 5-point lead as Brad Stevens calls for time.
That was another pick and roll where the Boston players doubled quickly. And before they could get back to the roll man, it was an easy finish. I'm sure that's going to be topic number 1 for Brad Stevens during this timeout, the pick and roll defense.
6:08 to go, first quarter. In Game 4, the Heat 15 and the Boston Celtics 10. You're listening.
Switch to Progressive on Za. We could Za enough to buy some Za. Oh, yeah. Let's switch to Progressive today and get some Za with the money we saw. Yeah. Now we know we're going to da ta.
These days, nothing is normal and everything is weird. But you could still save big when you switch to Progressive. It might just be the most normal thing you da-ta-da.
Quote to da at Progressive.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Your most life-changing sleep is about what's underneath. This is a Casper mattress. Inside, precisely 1,501 perforations create a cooling system so effective, you won't be awake to notice. Only Casper mattresses are made with 86 supportive gel pods to align your spine and eliminate aches and pains. Altogether, it's the cooling, supportive comfort you need for the most refreshed feeling come morning. Only on a Casper mattress. Only at Casper.com.
Greeny with Mike Greenberg on ESPN Radio and on ESPN News.
Hey, this is National Radio Hall of Famer Mike Greenberg here to spread the word about my new show, Greeny, on ESPN Radio. Join me every weekday at noon for my takes on the biggest sports stories and sports debates. Search ESPN Radio on TuneIn to listen live weekdays from noon to 2 Eastern, or search Greeny to catch up on the latest episode.
It's TuneIn Sports on this day. On this day in 1988, Jose Canseco becomes baseball's first to steal 40 bases and hit 40 home runs.
He's running. There's the throw. Number 40. Jose Canseco, the first man ever in big league history to do it. And now he's asking the umpire if he can take that second.
To listen to conversations breaking down the moments just like this, search sports to be part of the discussion on TuneIn.
There's no better place to get in on all of the action than with DraftKings, the leader in one-day fantasy sports. To add to this week's excitement, DraftKings has a free shot at millions of dollars in total prizes up for grabs. Draft your lineup and feel the sweat like never before. Every run, pass, and catch means more with DraftKings. It's simple. Just pick your lineup, stay under the salary cap, and see how your team stacks up against the competition. DraftKings has paid out billions of dollars to winners since 2012, so they know a thing or two about cold hard cash. Download the DraftKings app now and use code PLAY. For a limited time, new users can get a free shot at millions of dollars in prizes this week. Don't miss out on the Week 3 action. Enter code PLAY to get a free shot at millions of dollars in prizes with your first deposit. That's code PLAY. Only at DraftKings. Make it rain. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.
I'm Kevin Royce in our studios. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app. I'm Kevin Winter in our studios. Time now for Did You Know? Brought to you by Geico. Geico is now offering an extra 15% credit on car, motorcycle, and RV policies. Visit geico.com for more information. Did you know that since play-by-play Orlando, Boston has led for 75% in this series.
Pretty remarkable. And PJ, the pace of what you expected here in Game 4?
Yeah, very much so, because both coaches respect their opponent's defenses so much. You see Spo and Brad Steve just telling their guys, go, go. If they're not pushing it, they're kind of windmilling, saying, get going. They don't want to play against set defense, which Boston has to right now, and it's still man. It's definitely man-to-man still.
Tyler Hero has checked in for Miami, which has scored the last 7. Gordon Hayward on the floor for Boston. Hayward hitting Kemba Walker, who dribbles beyond the three-point line against Duncan Robinson, takes him to the left, finds Marcus Smart. Smart finds a seam, got stripped from behind by Robinson.